All right. Morning. Aaron's boss wants him at his building at 8:45. So we're leaving a smidge earlier. Yeah. We're not taking the bikes because he doesn't know if he's going to be at the other place all day and not near his bike at the Amstel building. So we're having a bit of confusion.
And also, I'm not wanting to be sweaty and stinky.
Yeah, that too. If we just walk to the bus, he rides the bus, he goes to the Amstel building, he rides with his boss over there. Like, it's entirely possible. They'll go over there, have a little meetup, get everything set up, and then like about noon, his boss will take him to lunch, and then they'll go back to the Amstel building, and he could have rode home on his bike. But do we want to take that chance?
No.
Being sweaty, and the fact that it'd be like 5 o'clock, and he's out in the middle of Demon somewhere? Not that it's very far.
Yeah.
Like, I've looked at where this place is. It's like a block away from a metro stop. Maybe two, tops.
It's not that far.
Yeah, so he could definitely get home during our darker winter months. So yeah. So I'll have a little bit of chat here, and we'll talk about other stuff that we talked about last night, but was near the end of the video. And so yeah, by leaving early, we're kind of just like about 15 minutes early because we need to get there 15 minutes. That is a weirdly weird, great view. Sorry, I just came outside and like being from the inside dark, windowless. Slightly. It said at about 7:55 there'd be a Kortalichta tide, a Kortalichta bow. And I was like, okay, well, that's probably what that is that cloud up there. It's probably not going to mess much with anything, but yeah, it's going to be warming up. This is the last vestige of rainstorms that I've seen for the whole week, according to Bauenrotter. We're going to be warming up to like 27 by the weekend. Also, so what we were talking about at the end of the video last night is that we recorded one of our Americans in Amsterdam After a Year videos Sunday night. And I'm just wondering if you guys have any more suggestions. I have an idea for another one, but I kind of wanted to get two more. I want to get like 4 Americans in the Netherlands, like living here, dealing with things. And then like I'd put up like 3 sports inspired videos for like the whole 7 days that we were gone. Something like that. Like, I should probably figure out everything. Oh, maybe we should ride this out under marked. This is a lot more. This is not a leak to tide. Holy Christ. Yeah, I was, Bauenrotter, what do you mean by light? Certainly it's probably going to be short, but I don't know what you mean about light anymore. Yep, everybody's huddled underneath the train bridge. I'm fairly convinced there isn't going to be any more, but there's still, we were tempting gravity again. Because, yeah, so people are probably, anyways. So if you have any ideas about the other 2 videos, we have about a week and a half to record them. It only takes me about a couple hours to actually edit them. So please put in stuff below if you have an idea of like Americans react to or Americans thoughts on or something like that. As I explained last night, there's somebody over in Germany who complains about Germany, but in a weird like hipster way. And I'm like, it's hard for me to have that many things to complain about the Netherlands because I actually live here. And like all the things that I used to be annoyed about, I'm no longer annoyed about. So I can't get the about them anymore.
Yeah. So also, if you want a gaming video of some kind, I don't do first-person shooters, but I have some time. So let us know.
I think I'm just gonna have him put up a thing about Factorio, because he thought about it the other day when I was trying to get ideas from him, and now I can see that idea stuck in his head. And I'm like, I mean, if you want to, but my brain kind of goes, I don't know that there's much of a market for that especially on our channel. I mean, I guess. It seems like something you could get a lot of views by sharing through Reddit.
Maybe.
Rather than a bunch of kids that like to play football and Fortnite. I'm not trashing on it, I'm just like, I also don't know how to make a short video of that. Because... Alright, you are still wet from this morning, because I pretty much, yeah, anyways. So, thoroughly determined, after editing the video, all this stuff, today I'm going to go down and do chest after I do shopping for the little steaks and stuff. It's always nice to do a nice muscle strength stuff on a day you know you're going to eat meat. I know for most of you, you pretty much eat meat all the time, but like, I can't remember if I think tomorrow is Indian food, but maybe not. Anyways, so since it was Friday that I did chest, I have enough time with this. It's working good. I feel like I can modify things, but I like this system now. So chest today, and then legs tomorrow, and then Thursday, since I have therapy like 10 or 11, I'm not really sure. I would ask that little bee right there, but sometimes once my schedule for Thursday shows up like a weird schedule. And it still says Hurricanes practice because I haven't taken that out. Anyways, because I'm like, it's only going to be in there for, what, 3 months and not be useful? What's still funny is Google still asks me, do you take transit to work? I'm like, no, I'm not going. We're not doing anything. But Thursday will be the day that I go down, get a new protein powder. I'll just leave straight from therapy, go down to Decathlon, get protein powder, and then swing by Medium Markt probably before Decathlon, and check out what, like the price of GoPros. Not buy one. I get sucked into that stuff real quick. But this weekend, maybe Aaron and I can run down there and check stuff out, because it would be nice to have one ready at hand on vacation. Plus, I talked to Jacob Templar because he did a helmet cam thing, and I was like, well, maybe I could do that in practice sometime. You guys want to see stuff at practice, but I can't hold a camera and like vlog. But if I can somehow strap it to like, the inside of my helmet or something, like right here, get the little vision thing, like put a little tiny camera right. I don't know how this works. He did it, so I was wondering. I'll link to that video. So yeah, I don't know how he did it. I think he had a helmet. He had a camera on top, but I've seen other people do it on the inside. But that just may be camera magic. So anyways, I will see you guys here probably a little bit after the gym. Have some drinking coffee, and I gotta make sure I get a Pokemon thing done today because I didn't have the thing out because we are having hell coming down this morning. Right. It's very quiet in here. Eerie quiet. It's not even that late. It's 5:41. Well, I did chest day. That was very effective. Basically hit a new... I know a lot of people consider a PR to be one press, but you gotta be able to redo it because I'm a scientist, so I also think about flukes. So I got 3 presses at 85 kilos. And to be fair, that's bullshit. I'm a linebacker, I should be at least 100. But the thing is, when you have an original PR, at a certain point, but then you have such a significant break, you gotta work yourself back up. And like the one guy said a while ago, if you're a football player and you're doing chest day, you shouldn't be doing, and he said 135, which is 60 kilos. And I'm like, well, broke the collarbone in 4 places. He's like, yeah, that's a special case. But a normal healthy dude shouldn't do that. I'm like, that's pretty true. It's a little overly masculine considering I've watched some really healthy guys here, like, barely do that. Like they're struggling with 20, 10, 10, 40 kilos. But that's fine. I don't judge like that. I don't go to a gym and judge people for trying to get more fit by going to a gym. It's like, what? And so, yeah, I was at 85 kilos, and that was one plate, 10 reps, added on 5, so it's 20, added on 5, added on a 2.5, took that off, put the 5 on, and then put a 2.5 on. Yes, I was trying to figure out the order I did these. So you're looking at 20 plus the bar plus 20 plus 10 plus 10, so 20 plus 2.5 plus 2.5, so 5, 85, yeah. And I got 3 reps on that pretty decently. And then when I was pushing up on number 3, it felt like I could literally feel the bone from here to here. I just, and I pushed up, locked it in. Wasn't gonna try for a 4th one. When you can feel your bone, especially the one you broke, maybe don't go for that next rep. But it could have just been the muscle popping out, and who knows. But yeah, we got little steaks tonight. I was joking with Alex in the gym that I'm over here looking at like an 85 kilo bench press. He kind of, I'm like, yeah, you can tell American football or rugby is a little different than most other sports. I'm over here complaining that I'm only at 85 kilos and half my teammates weigh less than that. He goes, well, you got to push up against the big heavy guys. I was like, well, yes. He says, don't all football players? I'm like, no. Usually you got a receiver going up against a corner and they're usually about the same weight. So yeah, that's awkward.